Hello everyone, welcome to Nhrl's Racing League Division 1 round 13 of the championship. We are here in Hungary. A few things after last week, Blazed by Gaming having a qualifying ban for chat violation with Josh, who's supposed to be driving the Williams today, but he's decided he wanted a race ban. Quite silly. Nonetheless, 17 drivers and many now out on the track. I'm on board with Leroy. Should be, yeah, he will be the first person to set a time. So we're watching Leroy go around the information for the guys for tonight. Race distance will be 35 laps, 90% rule will be lap 30, so as long as everyone finishes lap 30, you will all score points. Circuit length is 2.7 miles or 4.3 kilometers, and the tyre strategy will come down to maybe the harder of the compounds. Softs have a maximum tyre life of 10 laps, mediums 23, and the hards 30. Complete dry weather expected throughout today, just a bit of light cloud, but that's about it. Oh, MDJ actually going pole already, 1:16.9. I'm pretty sure that is a time that can definitely be improved. Is Leroy gonna go? I'm sure it's up with these cars. Surely they can go quicker in volley train. And the AlphaTauri's behind him has only just started a lap. Any of the Haas boys, they'll go to Hong pole 1:16.7. Carp's coming with 1:19.1. So the other AlphaTauri, that should be Reese, 1:25.7. I don't know how these guys are messing up the lap so much. Just trying to find someone who's actually on a lap. It hasn't invalidated a lap. Oh, come on. Charlie. Into the line, there we go, 1:16 flat. I'm expecting pole to be within the low 1:15s. There's a McLaren coming to the line, that would be Aslam about to start a lap. Dylan should have now started his lap. Just keeping an eye on the Red Bull guys behind as well. Awesome dude about to set time, almost taking the pit barrier with him. But Tony has pole by well over a second. 1.2 seconds clear. We'll just have to wait for Mark to come and smash it later on. Indigo purple in the second sector. That going P4, Indigo only P8. This would be the either huge mistake in the first sector or the second. Wasn't even the right aspect of the lagged out. Oh, come on guys. Just come on board with YouTube Nova, make his Nhrl debut today. Full-time driver in the Williams, hopefully he can see out the rest of the season. And try and have a bit of drifting through the chicane. I think he's backed off completely. Here he is, he's not pushing. It's about to settle out. Right, your first load of laps already in. And looking like the guy is thinking the softs would be the better starting tyre. Personally, I'd go mediums just with it being a little bit safer. And safety cars can be quite common, especially on the first lap around here, but I definitely think there's more VSCs that are going to be happening instead of actual full-on safety cars. And in typical fashion, I think someone somewhere will mess up going into turn 1. Hopefully we don't have a repeat of last season where someone dived in, about 5 cars ended up facing the wrong way. One of them DNF'd and about 3 others had damage. So everyone just be a bit sensible into turn 1 today. I'm with DJ then, see what we can improve. He's improving. Yeah, sorry. Don't normally see this on stream. And DJ around the final corner, I don't think it's going to be quicker. It isn't. That slide in the final sector lost him a lot of time. I think he's going to be on a recharge lap for this one. Charlie Condon starting his lap now. What, another one? Should go a lot faster on the softer tyres. Even if you're starting on the softs, it leaves the tyre strategy open for the hards. And the hards aren't really a bad race tyre around here. Hungary, it's like all the tyres are, I wouldn't say equal, but there's not a lot between them in terms of grip or degradation. So I'd say to be safe with the softs, do about 10 laps and then take the hards about 30. But if you think that's a bit too much, then you should probably be starting on the mediums. That was Leroy going for a spin. Managed to get it going again. I think he's kept it out the barrier. See what the racing point can do. Sliding a bit into the penultimate corner. To the line, it's P3. I think the shifters had invalidated his lap. And to go now on his out lap. Here we're going again. Raceway up into P5. Solid lap from the softs. Richard Nova, P4, finally managing to get a lap in. About 7 minutes ago then, the Div 2 driver, Twont, on pole position already. No points for pole position in Division 1. There are in Division 2. That chap in the AlphaTauri is Reese has gone for a spin. Turn 5, you don't want to be touching that curb on the inside. Ever. Just a guaranteed way to spin. I don't think Nova will be that bothered. I think he's on his way back into the pits anyway. No, run board with Indigo. Indigo coming. No, he's about to go for his lap. Probably having a feel for the tyres quite early on, but he needs to get it right this time. Stay with him for the whole lap. Turn 1 was okay. What I love about watching Indigo on a quali lap, he uses every little bit of track that he can, and it is the right thing to do. But he uses bits of track that I didn't even know that existed half the time, or never really thought were necessary. Into the chicane goes. Little lock up, shouldn't bother him too much. Very tight through the middle sector. Open up this next corner, chucking it in, riding the curve on the exit. Really want to attack this apex there, which he takes quite cautiously, I'd say. Tight as you can to the penultimate corner, then very wide entry, bring it in, but don't scrub off too much speed either. You want to fly out the final corner, use all the curve on the exit, and then to line in its pole position with a 114.4. Right, where's the Renault? And DJ, are you improving? Apparently yes. Luke, you're apparently on the pips? No? You want a lap? Sorry, I'm looking at Dylan's time. With DJM, SLM, don't know what you're doing. Guys, if anyone is like lagging out, make sure you invite them back into the session, please. P4 for MDJ. For mediums that's an okay time, but Indigo absolutely smashing that with a 114.4. I said I'd expected pole to be like a 115.5 or a low 115. So I'm quite surprised that these cars are actually able to get into the 114s. I haven't really driven Hungary that much on this game yet. I can see we're having issues with qualifying. Right, what we're going to do, we'll finish qualifying as it is, and then everyone retire, we'll go back to the lobby, and we'll have a custom grid restart. And then jump straight into the formation lap. I might even stop the stream as well. So yeah, anyone who's having problems, don't worry. Down within about a lap now worth of qualifying. Yeah, to the guys like watching YouTube or anyone in Discord, is anyone else having issues, or is it just one person who's lagged out? No, it's run out now. See if Dylan can improve in his start. He does P5. Where's that going to leave Leroy then? He's not even in the top 10 at the moment, but he is improving. It'll be P9 in Mercedes. Charlie. But by 3 tenths as well, that's not what MDJ needs to see. Pole! Charlie's gone pole! Oh my god. Right, who's that about across the line? Aspect? And slower. Still improves. Raceway? A little bit as well. We could get, yeah, and he does. And that's that. Right, oh, I didn't even see that. Awesome dude on pole position for Red Bull. Had Charlie Congdon P2 for Racing Point and Indigo P3 for Ferrari. Everyone now, please, don't leave the session, but retire. We do need a custom grid start for the race, because some guys have lagged out. So, let me just get a quick screenshot. Good, right, scrap that, everyone's in. No one leave, please. And everyone, anyone actually watching the stream, let me know how the quality is, just so I know maybe to improve on next time, or maybe even the stream quality, because I've recently had it upgraded, but if there's any issues with it, then I appreciate any positive feedback. Alright, 17 cars on the grid do pull away. I really want to see the amount of different tyre strategies. Wow, yeah, most cars go mediums. Aspect playing it very safe, starting on the hards. The full rundown then, awesome dude on pole position for Red Bull ahead of Charlie Congdon P2 in Racing Point. VR Dream Indigo P3 for Ferrari, trying his hardest to keep Ferrari in the constructors fight. The 1-2 they had in Austria was basically undone after last week. Only his teammate Blaze finishing P7. It's not been the best of weeks for Ferrari. Division 2 driver P4 in a Haas. Oh my god, Indigo span. Everyone careful, there's a Ferrari at turn 5. Shifters Mercury P5 for Racing Point, really good chance for Racing Point to get some solid points today. Dylan P6, almost underrated performances in qualifying, highest qualifying Alfa Romeo for today. Not back the Renault driver, starting P7, has out-qualified his title contending teammate in 8th. I'm sure DJ will be looking to carve his way through the field, and there's no reason why most of these guys can't get on the podium, they're just out of position. Leroy is starting P9, the sole Mercedes on the grid today. Q-Tip, we are missing you, hope to see you next week in Belgium. YouTube Nova, Nhrl debut, starting P10 for Williams, the sole Williams on the grid today due to his teammate having a race ban for being a bit of a mong. Reese 17 starting 11, Div 2 reserve driver, as well as his teammate starting 12th, both in AlphaTauri. Aspect P13 for Alfa Romeo, don't know what was going on for him in qualifying. Carp starting 14th for Haas. SLM11 starting 15th for McLaren. Mark SB having a problem in qualifying, he will start 16th, with Blaze by Gaming with a qualifying ban will round off the grid in 17th. Just no one dive down into Tillman, please. 5 lights. Lights out and away they go. It's a very good start there from the Renaults. Jumping up already. Oh my god, please be careful. That's a relatively clean turn 1. Oh no, there's looks like that smart round markers just about being collected. There's an AlphaTauri involved as well. Don't know what's happened there with SM11. Oh yeah, everything's kicking off at the back of the grid. There's the Alfa Romeo into the barrier. That's Dylan. Sorry about the wacky camera angles, guys. I'm just trying to catch everything going on. Notice someone binned it at turn 5. Oh, please don't tell me that was a Ferrari. It was. Blaze not having the best starts. Indigo still in P2. I was panicking for a bit. I still don't know where most of these guys are. Blaze, his wing missing, everything on that car. I don't know if anything happened or if he just clipped the curb at turn 5. But he kind of has to stay in the race. Even if it's just 1 point, just take it for the sake of the championship fight. Yeah, the timer screen's all messed up again. I don't know where hardly anyone is. So who's actually leading the race? Is it Hungary? Yeah. See how much curving Indigo takes. Is he brave? Very cautious even on the mediums. Guess I might as well just let the Red Bull wear its tyres out. But Indigo still has the race advantage here. Starting on the mediums, he can obviously go a lot further, but he's also covered himself off for any safety car. I mean, if he really wanted to, he could take the mediums about 20 laps into the race and then pit on the hards for the final 15. Back in the field, I'm going to see if DJ is getting away okay. Need to go the fastest lap, 180.6. Sure that'll be beaten fairly soon, and there's Twonk diving down inside of Leroy. Running a bit wide on the exit, Leroy's going to come back at him. I think that's smooth done there from Leroy. Can go ahead and catch him. Luke in front of him. Still don't know why DJ is struggling so much, but I guess Renault just have to take what they can get. After last race at Silverstone, the win from Q-Tip is that Renault and Mercedes are now level on points. They're tied for third place, both teams on 181 points. Still Red Bull out in front, they're about 50 points clear of Ferrari in P2. Carps has had a problem, don't know if he's had a coming together with Reese. Safety car, full safety car. I bet all the medium runners are going to be screaming with happiness about that. The soft runners, in they come. Yeah, awesome dude in. Charlie and Luke in, Twunk in, Aspect in, probably might as well bin off the hards. Luke Beck's 5-second pit lane speeding penalty. It's a set of mediums for Aspect. All those guys barely making it out within the top 10. I guess the Ferrari Blaze and Alpha of Dylan, they can at least catch up a little bit. We'll see how Mark's doing. I'm just happy he's managed to rejoin the session. Still all the way down in 14th. I'm gonna leave you lot with Raceway to spectate for a bit, just while I have a quick look at the driver's standings. It is Mark Espy leading the way out in front on 219 points. He's very far away from MDJ, second place, 157. Blazed by Gaming 136. He's only hanging on to that P3 by 1 point ahead of Q-Tip, who's on 135, but he's not here today. Indigo, the best he can really do is gain 26 points, whether he wins the race or with the fastest lap, but I think no matter what happens there today, Indigo will still be P5. It could give him a chance to run away from Leroy. Leroy is only behind him by 4 points, 171. Then Awesome Dude in 66. Shifters with 47. Then get into the reserves of Raceway in 42. Charlie 16. Dylan 14. Twonk 2. Avalanche 1. Carps 1. And the relegation zone, Josh serving the race ban. He has 44 points to his name. Luke Beck still in relegation on 26. SLM 11 on 3 points. And Aspect on 1. See, only the contracted Division 1 drivers being put into the relegation zone. There's no sense relegating a Division 2 driver who's only here as a reserve back to Division 2. I know it might sound a bit complicated, but it isn't. I'll have a quick look at the biggest winners and losers after the first couple of laps. Biggest winner actually SLM on this safety car period up into P6, 9 positions gained. Leroy's done really well, P7. It's the strategy gamble that normally pays off, but Dylan being the biggest loser down down 9 positions off the start. And penalties. Look back with his 5-second, SLM with 5 seconds from an earlier major collision, but I don't know if that can be removed or not. We'll have to send footage in. Safety car looks like it is coming in. Right, Indigo has gone away and he's going very close to the pit wall, not to give Leroy any kind of advantage down the main straight. He doesn't need to be going that far over, otherwise he will find his car facing the wrong way again in this race. Shifters back hanging on to P3 fairly okay. Also do getting past SLM. She's going to have a look to retake it. No, she doesn't. Oh, there's Charlie there trying to hold around the outside. Back on the Dawson dude because he's very close to Raceway. So there's moves there going on at the back of the grid. Now it's just Nova getting past Dylan. Reese with another time penalty. And I don't really blame him for really cutting corners. And we're going to try and make a move on the McLaren. 3 cars already to overtake. Oh my god. That's Luke and Marie's been involved in a collision with McLaren. I don't even know what to say after that. I'm going to stay with Mark for a bit, see if he can put on a bit of a show trying to carve his way up further into the points. Right, Nova on the back of Twonk. Sticking with the hards after that safety car period. I think they can go to the end. You've got to be very careful though. Nova's left. his own internet. If anyone can, please try and send Nova more invites. I know his internet is a bit temperamental. No fault of his own. It's just something that will happen. I want to try and keep the lagging and the glitches to a minimum. With about 25 laps left to go, having a look at, now that everyone is starting to move again, still Indigo with the fastest lap. Leroy now the person with the most positions gained, because rules are out of anyone on track is still Twonk, but tyre strategies are all still to play for. I still don't know where the final finishing position will be. Indigo having a hell of a time out up there in front. Aspect getting a problem. Gee, I need to be staying on board with Mark. Some of these guys are DRS. Hardly anything between them. Both guys still doing a really good job. Mark on slightly more warm mediums than Aspect. Aspect, oh my god, didn't have the best of middle sectors. Surely even if Mark could just stay with him now, it would be an easy DRS overtake. Aspect getting a better exit out the penultimate corner, but Mark with a more superior entry into the final corner. DRS open on the Red Bull, using everything he has, and Aspect still using all he has to defend. Now if you want to try and do something around turn 1 here, it kind of has to be the inside line. It's almost getting ready for like a chicane release, hanging your opponent around the outside, letting them lose all the momentum that they will end up being forced to yield the position. On board in front because Awesome Dude's caught up to DJ and Shifters. Fight for podium's still not decided. Nova, glad you're back, mate. Well, they're all still within a second of each other, so see what Shifters can do to stay ahead, or if he has been doing anything different. Is MDJ attacking? He can't really attack, he's got to defend, he's got next to no ERS. What's happening with Leroy into the box? He's going for the hard, so it is his pit window then. So mediums will be about 15 laps in, that's anyone who started the race on the mediums. That's probably why MDJ is just trying to stay ahead of Awesome Dude. I think if anyone did pit for mediums beyond the safety car, I think you will still have to pit again. But it can leave them open for a soft stint at the end of the race. As long as those mediums go about 19 laps old, you can easily go for a soft stint for 10 laps. Might not be the most comfortable of rides, but it can happen. See Twankum Raceway having a nice little scrap with the 8. Raceway should be able to stay ahead of he's lost all of his momentum as Leroy on his fresh hards now coming through. Is he going to get both of them? Going to be a double overtake down Main Straight. Yeah, there was contact there. Raceway getting a little bit too eager to defend his position, but that's probably not. I'm going to Indigo. What's happened with Indigo? It's all over the place. Yeah, probably not the most intelligent of overtakes that Leroy will remember, but he's managed to clear both cars by the end of the straight. Honestly, I have no idea what is going on with Indigo. He's fighting Leroy too hard. Both cars just about ending up into the barrier. They're 3 wide because Raceway is still trying to fight and get through. Oh, come on guys, like the rest of the pack is all over you lot. This is for the net lead as well. Any positions gained here, it's going to matter hugely come the end of the race. That went from 0 to 100 very quickly. And Leroy has cleared the Ferrari. Indigo needs to keep his cool a bit. He's been in this situation before. Both cars on the same lap, old tyres. But back in Austria 2 weeks ago, Leroy out in front. He pushed too hard defending from Indigo and he ended up with a puncture with about 5 corners left to go. Indigo sending it around the outside. He's going to have DRS again. They bang wheels. They are allowed to bang wheels, but I don't see anyone being shoved off the circuit. Indigo very tight inside line. Leroy's still there on the outside. There's nothing Indigo can do. He's just got to stay with him and just do whatever he can into turn 4. Yeah, Indigo isn't one to back down, but I think he's just going to have to regain his composure for about a lap or two. Shifter's still there waiting for Indigo to make a mistake. And then DJ is just waiting for something to happen. I bet he would have loved it if about 4 cars in front of him went into the barrier. Mark into the box, that is on the odds. And DJ with the fastest lap, 1:17.9 is now the time to beat. 1 point coming his way for himself in constructor. Honestly, I'm really disappointed that Luke was involved in an incident with SLM and Reese. Both Renaults, they really needed the points. I was thinking Nova was going to start making Mark's life a little bit of a misery, but I know those hards will be slightly wrong, but they've still got a little bit of life left in them. Head back up and fight for potentially the net lead. Charlie, not sure what you're doing in AI. He's just going to hold Leroy up now. Come on, Charlie, what are you doing, man? Leroy's just going to have to send it. I think Indigo, he's had a look down the inside. Shifter's about ready there to pick up any mess that was going to be made. Indigo sent it down the inside, mate. An AI car won't fight you that hard. Now MDJ is going to want to get through as well. So the difficulty on 70. So I'm not even sure if Charlie has left possession. He will lose time, but not as much as he normally would, and it actually makes the cars a little bit smarter, be it with blue flags, they move out the way quicker. Mark getting past Dylan, P8. Still not enough points deficit that MDJ would need. Ideally, MDJ needs to win the race, and he's carrying a penalty, which doesn't help him either. It is only 3 seconds. Shifter's in front of 6. What? How the hell? Awesome, dude. How have you got 11? And these two are going to go at it again. Like they have been for most of the race now. Nova getting past Dylan as well. Dylan's still in the points. Very wide entry there from Leroy. These hards are easily going to go to the end, so that will be Leroy in the net lead, but these two, Aspect and Awesome Dude. Having said that, you don't lose that much time with the pit stops as long as these two haven't started on the mediums, which I don't believe they did. I know that Aspect was on the hards, I believe Awesome Dude was on the softs. If they drag the tyres out another 5 laps or so, they can take softs to the end. If not, it's an easy stop for the mediums from now. That's Mark just getting past Charlie before the DRS in. There's action up at the front. Indigo has made a move on Leroy. Leroy's going to have another look into turn 2. Locks up. That's a move made there from Indigo, but Leroy with a hell of an exit. He's going to send it around the outside of turn 4. The bang wheels going into the top of the hill. Leroy getting past, but only just. Great car control from the pair of them. No, it wasn't intentionally done there from Indigo, but it's got to be careful when your cars are at that speed. A little bit of wheel banging, you can end up flying into a fence. Indigo again, that is awesome, dude, into the box. He has gone mediums to the end. Aspecting as well. Notice, I didn't even realise he was missing an end plate. Yeah, easy mediums to the end from now. The hards are still fairly fresh, but at least it'll be a level playing field. I love watching sort of scrap with Indigo. Don't even know what's going to happen with the podium finishers, because penalties play, and Indigo hasn't helped his case of getting a penalty. And as long as Leroy can keep it clean, he can pick up the pieces here. We'll pull Mercedes ahead of Renault at the moment, even though MDJ in P4 with the fastest lap, it's not going to be enough to stay ahead of Mercedes. As the warm tyres start playing in their own. These guys at the back stuck behind Charlie's AI. Hopefully they can clear him quite quickly. This four-way fight for the win will also end up being a six-way, potentially seven. All these guys so close together. I don't know where Shifters has found this pace from either. So I remember when he joined, he was a solid midfield driver. Now he's finding his way not only with the front but the actual title contenders. I reckon if he was there throughout the entire season, he'd probably be a lot higher up in the standings himself. Oh no. I think Twonk and Raceway have had a coming together. No, it's such a shame for Twonk. He had a P2 last night in the race, Div 2 at Silverstone. Now he's struggling to even stay within sight of 10th place that is being ran by an AI car. And if Charlie does not finish 90% of the race within manual control of his car, Raceway and Twonk will still move up position, so Raceway could still get 10th as long as Charlie retakes control of his car. The Red Bulls are catching, they've got really good consistency. DJ with another penalty. Like, Leroy still no penalties, but he's probably not going to help his case because I'm sure with the amount of driving that he has done, it's just been attack 100% or race. He's probably one warning away from getting a penalty himself. We need to go only with 3 though, so Leroy could still throw away an easy win here. And then Mark could end up on the podium as well with these guys. Be 3 down to 5, while having 6 seconds worth. Maybe even Nova, as long as he keeps his race clean. He's coming into the pits. Now, all he had to do was stay with him, Nova, and he could have ended up on the podium. Anyway, having a squirm out of turn 1. Race over penalty. No. I hope he just went for a spin. I don't want to see people fighting like that. These guys got to be careful. I know they've had a coming together and they've fitted, but they've almost been lapped by everyone in the top 10. No, Indigo, what have you done, man? Oh, safety car. What have you done? He's in the outside wall. Nova's probably thinking he's made the gamble of a lifetime there. I don't understand how Indigo has ended up the way we did. Softs on the Alfa Romeo. Nova should get him on the exit, and he does. One time Ferrari have a decent result, they find a way to throw it away. It's just going from bad to worse for them, for any hope of the constructors now. The pace is there, consistency is there, but they're running out of time. Leroy into the box. Raceway with the drive-through. Shifter staying out on his hards. Could pay off very well. Gives it racing speed, that is. And DJ, I'm assuming will be in for the softs, and is. This is Leroy. Has Mark come in? Yeah, Mark has as well. If Shifty can hold these guys off on hard tyres, then power to him. We've still got Awesome Dude on the mediums. I could just look at the graphic. I wish I could say who's gonna win. I can't call this. Mark really proving his worth of a drive of what most likely is going to be a champion. Starting from the back row of the grid already up into P5. It's going to be an interesting podium call. No, but he could have attacked on those mediums. He'll definitely have time to box and get back out again. He should still stay 7th. He isn't Williams, so he'll be right at the end of the pit lane. He's already at the pit exit now as Dylan coming down Main Straight. Is he going to get in? Yeah, Dylan does. But it's going to be easy pickings there for Nova. And what the best thing Shifters and Awesome Dude can do, still hold everyone up and let Mark catch up. I'm sure these guys are going to fall down anyway, especially Shifty. Safety car on the slap. I want to see people ragging those tyres across the circuit, trying to keep the temperature in them. Maybe not so much the soft runners, but I'm very surprised Shifters has gone this far and hardly put any effort into maintaining tyre temperature. But he does get to dictate the pace, and he does get to dictate when he can put the accelerator down to hopefully clear off away from Awesome Dude. But Awesome Dude's got all the grip in the world compared to Shifters, so you might even send it into turn 1. Right, we've got 7 laps left to go. Around the final corner! Who was that? Leroy. Oh mate, I'm not having that. Yeah, Andrew, I've seen that. For God's sake. Right, back racing. Leroy now into P2. Really deciding that he didn't want a Red Bull in front of him. Shifters is going to make his life a right misery for it. We're on board with them DJ though. MTJ, another penalty. On the edge of throwing the podium away here. See, with Leroy having caused Mark damage, he will be getting a post-race penalty for causing damage. On the level of damage, I don't know. Oh, safety car. Again. I reckon Shifters should just come in for the softs. He is hardly going to hold these guys up. Andrew can come in to change his wing. I think that's Raceway in. Yeah, change. I didn't know if there was contact there. Too busy trying to find out who's got damage. Well, the only way Shifters can probably keep the win is if he keeps the guys behind him having to work the soft tyres for longer, make them wear out a lot sooner. So I think the softs around here, they're only really good for about 7 laps, but in 7 laps time the race will be over. The safety car won't even be out. Well, it'll have one more time round. So we'll have 4 laps left by the end of the race, hopefully 1 or 2 laps with DRS enabled. off the grid. You guys, is Twonk who should be staying in P10. If there is any penalty there, it can be removed. Raceway, hold position in 11th. Bear with me a sec, guys. Right, the safety car will be in. And the guys getting ready to go racing again. Shifters can dictate the pace, or is he already gone? He has already gone. All of them with enough ERS to play with. DJ there, having a look. He's sending it around the inside. The world's worst camera angle to watch that happen. DJ trying to send it around the outside. And he does. DJ takes the lead. Please don't say that's awesome, dude. Yep, that was. I'm not sure what happened back there. Round ball Mark, surely he can smell a podium, at least a race win as well. Safety car again. I reckon we're going to be finishing this race with a safety car glitch. Raceway speeding in the pit lane. Yeah, if anyone wants to try and go for the fastest lap, you're more than welcome to. Awesome, dude. What, mate? I know it's only 2 points, but you're throwing away 2 points. I don't even think we're going to have a DRS enabled by the end of the race if there's like any more safety cars that are going to happen. Right, it's in this lap. Yeah, we're not even going to have DRS enabled again. See the penalties that everyone has. Over. The severe collision with Charlie could be removed, subject to the steward's investigation. Raceway still has to serve his drive-through. I think that's probably what Raceway tried to do, but it can't serve drive-throughs under the safety car. Only your stop goes. Alright, and DJ leading the way. He's already gone. He's caught the entire grid napping because they've all stuck behind shifters. Oh, Raceway been disqualified, man. That's unfair from the game. Cody, you need to sort your shit out. We really are trading places at the back of the grid. Ooh, Dylan. Be careful, man. The shifters letting Mark through. The thing is, Leroy and Mark are fighting on track for a legitimate position. Leroy will definitely get a post-race penalty of some kind, depending on the level caused to Andrew's wing. Awesome dude that is. And DJ absolutely shot off the road. Tyres, yeah, they're on the same level of tyre. He's pulled about 3.5 seconds in one lap. Keep that kind of pace up. Fastest lap as well. Surely no one else going to beat it? No? Okay. Ooh. Aspect sending it down on shifters. Pure desperation in and out from the racing point. They are on the final lap as well. Shifters, you're gonna probably lose it to Nova if you're not careful. Well, it's been a chaotic one, and definitely an eventful one. Maybe one to remember for all the wrong reasons for many of the drivers here today. Look at least 7, maybe 8 DNFs. DJ comes across the line, crosses in P1, he will drop down. Leroy will take the win on track. Mark P2. Aspect. Is that everyone? Oh, Aspect getting P4. Well, that's a race then. Right, full run down. You're already taking the win, but will drop down to a collision with Awesome Dude. Mark has to be P2 for Red Bull, and DJ P3 for Renault, taking the fastest lap of the race as well. Aspect P4, Shifters P5, Dylan 6th, Nova 7th, Charlie 8th, Twonk 9th, Awesome Dude 10th. Yeah, you should get points. He made it to 90%, but your DNFs were Awesome Dude, Indigo, SLM, Not Leap Beck, Reese, Blazed, Carps, and Raceway. Right, I'm gonna get them in to have a chat. Right, are we all here? Double check your voices are set to share, guys.
I already know.
Yes.
Right. He was third, was it?
Mikey was
MDJ?
third.
Alright. We're gonna start. How confident were you before Hungary? Because you've done really well.
Actually, I was totally not confident because I forgot the race until an hour before the race, so I had no practice whatsoever. So this was a surprise for me that I did this well today. But it still could have been better if maybe, I think it was a glitch, those safety car, but if those safety cars weren't there, it would have been way better.
Apart from that, like, take us through your race. I mean, I think there were points where it was a little bit dead in my opinion, but I know the cars were close together, but it's, you know, it's just like watching the motorway. But there were moments of really good racecraft from people, at times not so much from others. But yes, dig through how you race from start to finish in that.
Sorry, say that again.
Take us through your race.
Oh, well, the start of my race didn't went as well as I hoped it will be, but I luckily didn't got any wing damage. Then I got stuck behind shifters for the whole race, which really upset me because it's Hungary. It's really hard to overtake somebody in this track. And after one safety car, I saw the chance to overtake Lee and shifters, so I took the chance, and it gave me the race leading position, which gave me a chance to drive away from the other guys to make sure that I finished second or first or third. But then those other safety car came, which didn't help, which really got me frustrated. So still happy that I finished third though, plus a fastest lap.
Yeah, could be subject to change with the stewards' inquiries. However, it's your second fastest lap in a row now. You feel a little bit more confident you can maybe make inroads on the fastest lap award come the end of the season?
I would say that this was just luck, since I had clear air and Mark and Lee didn't, since they were stuck behind shifters. So I think luck is what is in my mind right now.
And any words on your teammate being involved in a collision? How much is it upsetting the guys down at Renault?
It's a shame because we could have taken much more points into the Constructors' Championship. We need just to make sure we finish races to keep competitive with the rest of the guys and make sure we have the constructor titleship. But we cannot do that this year, I think, because we're way off. But I think next year we'll do fine.
Of course you will. Right, you're going to move on to P2 then. Who got P2 at the end, sorry?
Mark.
Right, Mark. P2 at the line. I don't really know what to say. You had internet issues in qualifying.
Internet issues? Oh no. Oh no.
What happened?
It was PS4.
Oh, was it a problem with your PS4 or Sony?
No, just generally the game. The PS4 issue.
Either way, I'm really happy that you made it back in the end, though.
Oh, I was lucky to make it back, but I was definitely pissed, qualifying wise, because the fact that I didn't even get a chance to do a lap was annoying. But like, It was every time I tried joining back, it said the session no longer exists. So I had no chance of getting back in. And like I had to reset my PS4 maybe twice to even get a chance. So.
Well, someone was looking out for you there anyway. But Tig's free race, I mean, it looked like two completely different races that were happening down at Red Bull. I think your teammate getting on pole, then scrapping away in the midfield for most of the race. Safety cars, I'm assuming, helped. But yeah, just take us through what happened in your race.
I mean, the first safety car definitely helped because of the turn 1 incident, but I think from on after there, because I was stuck in traffic, I was losing time to the ones in front. But as soon as I got a clean air, I seen I was catching because they were fighting, which was good, and I knew they had penalties, which made it a bit better in the sense. Then I feel like if the safety cars at the end didn't come out, it might have been better, just due to the fact that penalties could have been given out more because of dirty air. I know that was a big issue. Like with Hungary, it's if you're behind a car, your car is not sitting straight. But I think of the second safety car, which I think initiated the glitch. God knows, but if that didn't come out, got a feeling because Lee was fighting when he was fighting with Jamie until the incident happened, it might have let me get past him to have a chance of the race win. But from 16th to 2nd, I'll happily take the points I got, because I was never expecting to, like, after the incident, I was never expecting to get anywhere near the podium.
Yeah, again, still, I think the positions around the top 8 are yet to change after the stewards' inquiries, penalties being removed and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be sorting those out as soon as we can. And move on, Leroy. Well done on at least finishing where you were. Again, subject to the stewards' inquiry, but especially at the end, it went from 0 to 100 very quickly. Just takes through what happened.
Yeah, well, I think at the end there was a glitch with the safety car, so I was not expecting it, but obviously that did help because everyone around me had penalties. I believe it was only me and Mark actually didn't have penalties the whole race, so safety cars helped. But yeah, in terms of my race, the start was... I actually can't remember the start. I know I went up into like P6 off it, like, because there was collision at turn 1 then. When I was fighting with Jamie in the middle of the race, I don't know how he crashed in the final corner pit wall, but he did.
Yeah, so can I just interrupt you there? What actually happened with Indigo? Because his car retired and the outside wall of the final corner, I wouldn't think that's anywhere you'd be driving your car.
What happened, so I was going through the final corner, he turned in way too early, he hit the inside wall, and his car just bounced over to the outside wall, I think.
It scared the shit out of me.
He launched, when he hit the barrier, he flung up in the air.
He launched this one.
I wish I were riding on board with that now. Sounds like a good crash. If anyone's got a clip of that, send it in.
I do.
I might have a look at it. Yeah, show me afterwards or something. Yeah, Lee, the end of the race. I know that you didn't want a Red Bull in front of you, but was putting him in the pit wall really necessary?
Did that they what?
The Red Bull in front of you, I know you wanted him out the way, but was punting him into the pit wall really necessary?
Did I put him in? I don't even remember what I did.
You can watch the stream back about 15 minutes ago from now.
I don't even remember.
Mate, you rear-ended the Red Bull, went straight into the wall. He didn't have a bad exit, you touched him.
I didn't touch anyone, did I?
You did! Sorry, we're starting to rant a little bit, but yeah, overall end of the race, like final 2 laps or so after that final safety car.
It was very sweaty, it got at the end.
Well, I think that's about it then. Spa next week. How are we all feeling about Belgium?
That's one of my favourite tracks, so very good.
Yeah, I don't even know if I can race yet because there's no work schedule posted, so I have to wait.
I mean, Belgium is a good track. I think we are gonna do well there.
I'm not even sure about the weather at the minute. I mean,
It's apparently meant to be raining.
yeah,
Oh
but
no.
So far.
yeah, I've seen that, but also like the track temperature, it's going to be on average like 4 degrees, so it's going to be a cold one as well.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come it, but yeah, provisional weather for Spa. Everyone get your wet setups ready.
Get your clothes on. Why
Yeah,
do you make it,
that's pretty much it for me. Congratulations to you, the top 3. Everything that happened today will be looked in with by the stewards. Hopefully we can actually get it done before Sunday. In terms of Nhrl activity for the next week, the British GT3 Championship will finish on Tuesday at Donington Park. MDJ and Nhrl Beck separated by 1 point. Can't wait to see the final result of that. What happened here today in Hungary, you get to do it all over again next week. Division 2 will be heading there next Thursday. And like I said, Division 1 heading to Spa in Belgium next week for round 14 of the championship. It's really closing up, not a moment to be missed. Title fight is still raging on right to the end, so we'll see you again next week.